Good morning, YouTube. Right here this morning, I'm going to take my morning walk and thought I'd go ahead and share a few things with you. Today is Wednesday. I think it's August 29th, I believe. Uh, I've been working this week on my channel and working on trying to get some of the foundation set up for the channel. You got a lot of things to do just to get ready to start making these little videos. This week I've been able to get my webcam. I got a Logitech 922C, I believe is what it is. Got a couple extra batteries for the little GoPro and a GoPro charger. I needed a new charger for the Nikon camera that I'm using for stills, and when it came, it turned out it was the wrong one. It says that it's compatible to a Nikon D40, but it's about 1/8 of an inch too narrow, so I had to send it back through Amazon, and I ordered a different one from a different seller that 2 batteries in a charger, and it says it's compatible, so we'll find out when it gets here. Time's kind of hard to come by out here. Stay pretty busy, full-time job, and then trying to get all this stuff set up. I still haven't got my studio put together the way I want it yet. That's going to take some time. The holidays are coming up, so don't know what I'll be able to get done this weekend. I have got some of the electrical boxes. I've got a grounding bus bar. I've got a fuse box, and then I've got a switch panel for the boat. I want to get the wiring done on this boat and try to keep it as close as I know how to marine standards, which yesterday I watched a pretty extensive video on YouTube on what it takes to actually do a good job wiring marine. It can get pretty involved, or is pretty involved, and my understanding it's pretty difficult to do. So if the guy said if you don't care, you can just wire it up, but if you want it to be right, there's only one way to do it, and don't take shortcuts, and I plan on not taking the shortcuts. So I've got to get my battery box built. I'm going to have to make a battery box or come up with a battery box, buy a battery box, whatever it takes. That needs to be waterproof and secure. You got a lot of things to deal with when you're putting a boat like this together. It's batteries in your car. It's a little different than a battery on a boat, and wiring in your house is a lot different than wiring in a boat. You've got all the corrosions and different things, so it's really important to stick with the marine grade stuff and make sure things are properly fused, which I will be doing. I'll be putting fuses on everything. On this particular boat, we won't be going offshore with it ever. It's a day sailor, so I'm still kind of in the air about whether or not I'm going to put a charging system on the boat. I'm planning on just putting one battery in it for right now. I've got it. It's a marine battery, deep cycle, lead acid. And the videos I watched, it really woke me up and got me to see the real challenge it's going to be to do the proper job on wiring this boat. So I'm really glad I watched it. There were 6 videos altogether. I don't remember the guy's name right now that did them. He's on YouTube. But I think he's an electrical engineer. I know he said he's an engineer, and he's been wiring boats for 14 or 15 years now. He lives up in British Columbia, out on the west coast, and it sounds like he travels all over the world to meet with clients. And well, his first video was pretty good. It was just all the different things that he's come across in his job of going to look at people's stuff. They call him when there's an issue, and he goes out and troubleshoots it and finds out what's wrong with it. And man, some of the things there I've seen that he was showing just makes you wonder and scratch your head. You know, who would do something like that? But people do. It's like he said, it's all about just get it done. And you know, if you flip the switch and it works this time, we're good, let's go. But that's not how I want to do this boat. I want to make sure that it is done properly, and we'll take the time to do that right. But like I said, it's kind of getting a slow start, but we're getting a start. If you go look at my channel, or obviously you're looking at it, but if you happen to click on the page, you see the banner I got there. That's my artwork. I like playing with GIMP, and I've decided, in case I should decide to go in a different direction on YouTube, I'm going to try to brand everything under the brand of Rooster Productions. That's all my artwork. So everything I'm doing takes time to get the artwork done, takes time to get the set up the way I want it, and to try to make it look as professional as I can and as entertaining as possible. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too out of breath here this morning. Like I say, I'm out taking my walk up and down the road. This little trip here by my house down to the turnaround and back up to the house is a half a mile, and I do 3 or 4 of them a day, 3 or 4 rounds to get a couple of miles in. Trying to keep the doctors happy and drop some weight, lower that cholesterol, and be fit enough to go sail a sailboat, because it's not the easiest thing in the world. And when you get up to your retirement age, you start paying for all the things that you did wrong during your lifetime. You know, if I knew I was going to live this long, I'd have treated my body a little better, is what I hear being said all the time. But now that I'm here, this is what I got to work with, so I'm going to keep it in as good shape as I can. So I'm going to sign off for now. Y'all have a good day, and if you like what you're seeing and you think this might be an interest to you, please hit the subscribe button. Help me get to that magic number on YouTube and get my 4,000 hours, and get up to be I guess a professional YouTuber. And we'll see where this all takes us. But, for now, have a good day, have a good week, and stay positive. That's the big thing in life, is being positive. Bye.